All right, so psychic tips. This was the one where I had the moss for the psychic thing. They said I saw a rooftop, no idea why. Then I saw moss and at my camp, our roof is covered in moss. Would not have been able to figure that out though. So here's a little tip. So for your psychic stuff, when you're trying to hear what your guides are saying, you're not guessing what I'm holding in my hand, right? You're trying to get your guides to communicate with you. So on your end, you open up that line of communication so you can hear what your guides say, so you can just be open to it. Okay, you don't have to convince them to tell you, you don't have to ask them to tell you. You just say, okay, what is it? What is she holding in her hand? And this translates to all of your other psychic abilities. So you ask them to communicate, spiritual burps, communicate with you in a way that you normally receive information. Do you usually see a picture in your third eye? Do you usually hear a sound? Do you usually have a feeling? Can you usually smell or taste or whatever it is? Ask them just to communicate with that. Say, show me. And then it comes through in those. You can say, tell me what the object is. Tell me what the purpose is of this. So when you get something that's like moss, okay, say, okay, not moss, sorry. You get rooftop, say, okay, show me more about this rooftop. What in particular? Show me a picture of the rooftop in my mind, or however you receive information. Then they show you your camp rooftop with the moss on it. And you go, okay, what about that camp rooftop? And then they'll say, oh, the moss, and they'll either draw your attention towards the moss, or if it was something else like being at camp, they'll draw you attention to the idea of being at camp. So it's more about asking questions, and I'll do more of these psychic tips too and add them all together in a folder. But this is how you fine-tune your gifts. Okay, you ask for clarification, you ask more questions, you get a little piece of the puzzle, and then you ask them to zoom out a little bit more so you can get more pieces of the puzzle. You ask more questions for more clarification. It's very, very important not to just stop. Okay, you stop at, oh, rooftop, and this is just one example because I've seen this in like a lot of them. This is just how you expand on your psychic abilities. You don't just stop at rooftop, you ask more questions until you fully understand. Just go take it all the way to the end until you fully comprehend what the picture is. And sometimes that takes a while, sometimes you get it quick. It's different every time, but the more you practice, the better you get at it.